I'm not a police officer, Kelly. I'm a private investigator. Trying to help Greg any way I can. Figure you two are friends. Sit down.
So, I have closed my door completely for the first time in almost 2 weeks. I can't open my window because they have fumes coming from there. And I've decided I'm not running from whatever these fumes are anymore. So whatever part of me you people are trying to ruin, I'm going to give you the chance to do that today. I'm going to stay inside this house with the door closed. I can't even sleep with the door closed. That's why I put the plant at the door and the stick to stop any cats and whatnot from coming in this house while I'm sleeping. So if y'all are trying to ruin me, today you'll have the chance to do so. I will blow my nose all day. I will allow my throat to hurt me. I will allow everything that you people are trying to do to me to happen to me today. Because I'm not running from this shit anymore. I can't sleep without covering my face to stop whatever these fumes are from coming into my lungs. Send my sinuses into overdrive. And Malika is here sleeping comfortably. Why? Because whatever it is, you people counteract it. This chemical warfare that you people made for me, you have the antidote. So maybe when she's at work, you administer that in her food or sneak it in or however you doing, whatever you doing. That's why it's not affecting Malika, but it's affecting me. I can't drink water from this house without being poisoned, this weakening the enamel of my teeth, but there's nothing happening to Malika's teeth. Why? Because this chemical warfare is meant for me. So the very water in the house that I'm drinking is poisoning me and deteriorating my body. And it's not doing nothing to Malika. Because again, antidote. When you people do whatever you do to me, I have all these black warts coming up on my body everywhere. When Malika get them, all Malika get is bumps. They appear on her body like they're bumps. Why? Antidote again. So you're trying to make me ugly. You're trying to make me haggard. You're trying to make me unhealthy. You're trying to kill me. Well, okay. Be free. I'm not running from this shit anymore. I'm not sleeping with my door open. I'm not doing it anymore. So whatever you want to do to me, you're free. I'm gonna help you. I'll do it. So I didn't start this life to do any readings. I didn't start this life to play any music. I didn't start this life to do any entertaining. I start this life so that as well as those who are watching me on the dark web, the regular people you could get to see. So let's see how this day goes. I'm just gonna keep my live running. So if you hear me fart, excuse me. Yeah. You're gonna watch Channel Green reality TV today. Y'all want to be hurting me and then have this shit on the dark web. Only God knows where the cameras are in here that you got set up everywhere for people to watch my life. I can't get to live in peace. Well, since I want to watch reality TV Channel Green show, let everybody else get to watch it who interested. I'm gonna stay right here and see what happens. And me, I'm gonna stick in my headphones and watch my own show. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not here to entertain anybody today. I'm not here to heal anybody today. I'm not here to do anything for anybody today. I need healing. I need saving. I need to be cared for. Why is it that I'm living in this house and I'm living with all this mold? I'm living with all these fumes. I'm complaining and doing stuff and it's still happening after all this time. Well, since I want to destroy me, destroy me. And everybody get for watch. I've locked my door completely for the first time in almost 2 weeks. I couldn't lock the door. Not because I don't want to. Every morning I wake up, it's just snot. Sneezing. That's not my body. My body don't move like that. I'm a healthy girl. I take care of myself. That shit is not normal. And I'm not accepting that anymore. Want to be abusing me in this damn society. Eh? And everybody just sit by and watch these fucking people abuse me. What have I done? What's my crime? Fucking abusing me morning, noon and night, morning, noon and night, morning, noon and night. I can't get no rest. I mustn't have peace. And I'm the one that's bringing peace and kindness and love into the fucking world, but I can't have any. What have you people done to bless humanity lately? What have you done to make this world a better place lately that didn't have anything to do with you per se? What have you done for other people lately? What blessing have you been to anybody around you lately, selflessly? And all of you sit by and watch me suffer. For years I'm complaining and none of you get up and try to do anything to help. humans. Dying to heal, protect, and save humans who wouldn't even lift a finger to try and help you. They actually help to destroy you, while you're risking your life to help them to live a better life. It's alright. I'm a survivor. I will survive. I will survive. I just want you to know the ugliness of yourselves. Y'all are cowards. Y'all are weak. Y'all don't stand up for what is right. You bow and do the will of those who are trying to destroy your soul. Y'all are a bunch of cowards. Waste. Waste of fucking space. I locked my door completely for the first time in almost 2 weeks today. My door wasn't open because I wanted it to be open. My door was open because it had to be open. Morning, noon, and night, I can't lock my door in peace and breathe in peace. Water poison. Eh? Why should the water I'm drinking be weakening my enamel? That I'm a person who's been eating ice for years and don't have no problem with my teeth. And now when I eat the ice, when I crunch on the ice, it's breaking the enamel of my teeth. What's that? What is that about? And where are the people that's supposed to be protecting this 144,000? We are the protectors of the healers. What the fuck are y'all doing? What kind of system is this? The battle between good and evil has been going on for so long. Where the fuck are you people? Why am I suffering like this for so long? Why are these wicked people being allowed to suffer me over and over and over and over and over again? Since 2008, me deal with this. Now 2024. And I'm living in the house and the territory of the enemy. Why? It's alright. When they destroy me, whatever I bring to this world, you will have it no more. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Since the world can do without me, let them kill me. Since this world is better off without me, kill me. Enjoy. this crappy water is weakening the enamel of my teeth, what else is it doing inside my body? What else is it ruining inside my body? Since I'm not important enough to take care of in this society, then let us all kill me. Let me sit here and allow them to kill me. Just like you sit there and allow these people to abuse me and kill me, try to destroy my life. Let's all do that. I'm not running. I've closed my door for the first time in almost 2 weeks because of toxic fumes in this apartment. Deliberately put in this apartment. I shall have peace. My daughter is telling me, why don't I go out and go to a park? Go to a park and do what? I shouldn't have to leave my house if I don't want to leave my home. I'm a homebody. That's who I am. And I'm very happy being a homebody. I'm not going to let no toxic fumes run me out to the apartment that she pay big money for. You spend all that money and I can't sit in here and lay down in here and live in here in peace. Look at the type of mold that I had to deal with in this house. I'm here almost 1 year now. Suffering from one thing to the next. I'm pretty sure I have my own show, my own reality TV show on the dark web. Now everybody else, you could get to see what these idiots be watching on the dark web too. This is how I live. I mind my business. I stay in my space. I do things that make me happy. That's it. I don't go around troubling people. I don't disrespect people. I don't hurt people. Even the people who hurt me, I do not hurt them, usually. I have every right to, but I don't. They hurt me and I just keep moving. I just keep minding my business. I might tell them what I have to say and then I go about my business. That's who Chanel is. Anybody else tell you anything different is a lie. This is me most of the day, unless I'm on the treadmill or I'm cooking or I'm washing or if I'm enjoying some music. This is me. This is how I spend my time for the longest time because they shut me down from having a job. I'm not allowed to have a job either. I'm not allowed to have a bank account either. They shut down my bank account unlawfully. And it's still shut. My phone lines are blocked from the public being able to reach me because my phone numbers are on the internet. Because I'm a businesswoman. And nobody can get to me. Why? Because they have my phone numbers blocked from the public. So I can't do business. And then the only people with my phone number are these fucking secret agents that they want to come in my life to provoke me. That's why I'm not answering any of you. I hope you're watching this. You fake ass clients and fake fucking friends. I'm not answering any of you. You're trash. I see your texts. I don't give a fuck. Just like you don't care about me. Y'all don't give a fuck if I live or I die. And you think this is the same Chanel who was not aware of what was happening in my life with you people years ago. I'm aware of who you are now. I'm fully aware of the position that you hold in my life. I'm fully aware of your purpose in my life. I'm not fooled by your smiles anymore. I'm not fooled by your half-hearted kindness anymore. I'm not fooled by your words anymore. My door is completely locked for the first time in almost 2 weeks. Let's see what the fuck happens. Releasing toxic fumes in this house. What are you trying to do to me? This is mostly what they see of me on the dark web. Nothing. She's just watching TV. Or she's exercising, or she's cooking, or she's washing, or she's cleaning the bathroom. That's fucking it. Or maybe I might do my orgasm just once in a while. They might see that part. Well, I do it under the cover so they can't see it, because I know I'm on camera. This is how I live. Boring as fuck. Well, people might say it's boring, but I don't find it's boring. I'm fucking happy. I'm at peace. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm in my house minding my own damn business. When I get bored, I'll go and I sew something, or I'll go and I'll make something, some kind of jewelry or some kind of fashion, or I'll get creative. I have a lot of talents that I could do to get creative. Mostly, I just watch tarot readings so that I can keep up with the events of my life on a day-to-day basis. Because tarot is like personal news. It's not like CNN that's geopolitical or national news. Tarot is directed at the people. This is how I live my life. I watch a movie once in a while. When I see a good movie, I share it online. I share it on my Facebook. This is all I do. When I do have a business, you see my tarot reading. I read tarot to help people to understand themselves, understand God, understand what's happening in their life. It's helpful. When I'm doing the hairdressing, I'm washing people's dreadlocks. They never had cleaner dreadlocks in their life. Their dreadlocks never look so beautiful in their life. Their dreadlocks never been healthier in their life. I'm not an asset to the enemy. I'm an asset to the people who are helping the enemy to destroy me. The men that come in my life, I love them, I respect them. And if it's sex, that's good too. I'm an asset to them. When I get into business with people, I help to bring their business up. When I come into somebody's business place and I'm there, it raises the standard of their business because I put in the effort to do so. And not for money, but because it's the right thing to do. I upgrade them place. No matter where I go, no matter who I go around, I upgrade them. And all these people, all they want to do is fucking destroy me. Why should I deal with any of you? And y'all don't want to destroy me because I did something bad to you. You want to destroy me because other people tell you to do bad things to me. And you do it. You listen to people say bad things about me. You don't get no proof. You just choose to believe it. All kind of nasty rumors about me. You don't look to get no proof. You just take it like, yeah, it's true. Did you hear what she did? You don't look at how she look on the internet, you know. She's not who you think she is. How the fuck you know that? The things that people tell you about me, have you ever taken the time to go and find out if they're true or not? Have any of you ever taken the time and made the effort to find out if the rumors that you hear about me, the wicked things people tell you about me, whether it's true or false? Don't worry, man. If they can't do it to me, they can do it to you too. I've been looking after people for years. Years and years. Friends, family, boyfriend, clients. I'm looking after all of you for years, and all you people been doing is trying to destroy me. As long as I've been looking after you is as long as you've been trying to destroy me. I've had enough. I'm not taking it anymore. I'm giving y'all the best of me. You'll give me the worst of you. As if that's what I deserve. You people should try giving me what I deserve. Stop giving me what you want to give me and what you think I should get. Give me what I deserve. Because if I wanted to be a devil, I could be a devil. Because I have it within me. I choose not to. My kindness is not false. My helpfulness is not false. If I spend my money on you, if I put in any effort or energy to help you in any way in life, is not because I want something back from you. If I do, I'll tell you. I'm not kind to people so that they could be kind to me back. I'm kind to people because it's the right thing to do, because I'm in the position to do it. You people are not mean to me because it's the right thing to do. You're mean to me because it's what you want to do, for whatever reason. God will deliver me. God will deliver me. Look at what the men in my life did. All the man them that come into my life. Well, the two main man them in my life. Fake them death. Fake their death and went away to work for some secret agent service to continue their nonsense. Matter of fact, they came into my life as secret agents. Now they fake the death and change their identity and are right in my midst, and I didn't know. I know now. Waste man them. Bumbleclot waste. Waste man them. They get paid to fucking hurt me. That's how they make their living. That's how they get their money to buy them house and buy them cars and pay for them hoes and whatever else they use their money for. Buy them drugs. Nonsense. Live in a house and can't lock the door. Why? Because they're releasing toxic fumes inside the house you live. Eh? Trying to hurt you. Why are they doing that? I don't know. Ask them. I really don't know why they're doing it. You need to ask the people who are doing it. Or ask the people who tell them to do it why them doing it. Because they probably don't even know why they're doing it. They're just following instructions. Always want to hurt me. When you're not trying to hurt me physically, you're trying to hurt me mentally. You're trying to hurt me socially. You're trying to hurt me financially. Any which way you can. That's your life's mission. Okay. But when I step out, though, I step out to heal you people. I step out to heal all of you. Friends and enemy alike. Supporters and destroyers alike. I step out to bless you people. Yeah. God will give me justice. God is a God of justice. I will have justice. And if none of you humans want to put in the effort to bless me, God will do it. But when I overcome this situation and I act like a total bitch to every fucking body, don't ask why. Tell your children why so that they know too. Explain to them what you people did and why I'm behaving the way I'm behaving. Tell them the truth. Tell the children the truth. When I start acting like a total bitch, tell the people the truth as to why I'm behaving like that. Tell them the absolute radical truth. Nothing but the truth. Tell them why. I can't go to the dentist in peace and get service like everybody else. Only God knows what they put in my teeth here and here. Use crazy glue on my teeth, you know, super glue. The dentist use on my teeth twice. What did he put in my mouth? He certainly didn't do the freaking, he didn't fill the cavity, because there's still a split coming up on my front teeth. They don't care. That's what they want. They want me to look ugly. But what did he put in my teeth? Man used crazy glue in my teeth. The first time it was the regular dentist used crazy glue, super glue. And then the next time I went back, there was another doctor there, another dentist there, and he used super glue to fix my tooth as well. How come they changed the dentist? Or the other one didn't want to fucking sin his soul anymore? He couldn't stand what he had to be doing? Was it on his conscience? Clock Tower Dental in Harrow and Wheelstone? Go to doctor, they take 5 or 6 vials of blood. Eh? Between 8 to 16, 8 ounces of blood, more than 8 ounces of blood. When you put all the vials together, the amount that they equate to is more than a baby bottle full of blood. Why they need so much blood from me? And then they still can't tell me what the hell was wrong with me. That's because you people did it. Whatever it was that had me bleeding for a whole month, you people did it. You wanted me in the hospital so you could have access to my blood. And when you got the chance, you took as much as you thought you would need. So now y'all want to make me sick. Why? You want me to go to the hospital again so you can get some more blood? Or you run out? And then I had to get 4 bags of somebody else's blood transfusion. Whose blood was that? What type of blood was that? I felt fine ever since I got it though. I can't say I've noticed anything weird happening with my body or with my psychic abilities or anything like that. So, and while I was in the hospital, I felt like I was just surrounded by angels. It was so serene in there, I must admit. It was a terrible thing, but I was properly cared for. Even by my false mother, my devil of a fake mother. She was there. And my stepfather, my supposed stepfather, they looked after me. Just surrounded by wickedness, man. My life just full of wicked people. Wickedness. Left, right, and center is just hatred. When I go out and I have a pleasant experience, it's just like, wow. I'm used to being hated. I'm used to people being condescending. What I'm not used to is the kindness. Remember, I did the reading. Which government agency is being inappropriately used against me? MI5 just fall out the deck. Why is the MI5 fighting against me? Why? And who's gonna protect me from the MI5? That's my question. Why is the MI5 being used against me, and who's gonna protect me from MI5? So that's what they use their genius to do. They sit down in labs and come up with all kind of weapons of mass destruction, so, biochemical weapons and, yeah, chemical weapons and biological weapons. This fume that I've had to deal with for almost 2 weeks is a chemical weapon that they've been using against me. When I first moved in, like 2 months after moving in, I realized some weird stuff growing on the wall. What did they do? They treated the the drywall, or whatever you call that, with some kind of a fungus or something. And then I swear they had like a hole in the wall or something that they could just make water pour down inside of it. So when you mix the wetness with whatever fungus it is, it basically help it to multiply, and it activates its growth. And that used to be in the air. But I kept on top of that problem, and eventually I got rid of it. Because at first I was trying to take care of the problem by cleaning it. I took off the paint off of the wall, and I kept cleaning it. I was wiping it, and then I painted it. Malika bought some paint and I painted the wall back. And because the problem was still there, where they treated the drywall with this fungus or whatever it is, it was causing bubbles. So it was still doing what it's doing underneath of the the paint. And so I took that paint back off the wall so that I could treat it. And I did a reading, asked God, what should I do to get rid of this fungus? And God recommended guava juice. So I used guava juice to counteract. But the guava juice by itself wasn't very effective, so I used the guava with the garlic, and that was a more effective solution. It kept the smell down, and it didn't get time to grow any spores. So that was under control. And then one day I got the idea to use the sandpaper and just kind of sand it down in it. And that's what I did. And I put like a something to catch the sand real close so that the little fine sandy bits don't blow everywhere. Because if you've ever dealt with this type of work, you know that these little dusty bits, they go everywhere. So if that dusty bit is infected with whatever they treated, whatever germ they treated the drywall with, then it would be going everywhere. So I was using my scientific brain to keep the thing close and just gently use the sandpaper and sand down the layers of it that was treated with this fungus. And then eventually I painted it back, and now we don't have any problems with that side. And the water too. Recently there was some work going on upstairs, and I'm guessing maybe they block up that side from the water. But now that I fixed that part, this part inside the bedroom, because it's the part in the hallway that I was talking about, now this part in the bedroom start acting up. And before the part in the bedroom start acting up. Once I got rid of the problem in the hallway, then they started with these fumes that's coming in this place from wherever they have it coming in. And then I heard some kind of what going on upstairs too. So I don't know if they were installing whatever they were installing or whatever. I don't know what they're doing to make it to make to make it have access to this. I don't know. There was a whole bunch of drilling and whatnot. Maybe I'm just taking it too far with that, but I don't know. Because these things are meant to be a secret. I'm not meant to know what the hell is going on. I'm just trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. But I heard all these strange noises, and then as soon as I fixed that problem, then these fumes start acting up. And then when I did the first live and I was telling you guys about what they're doing, they kept it down because I've never noticed them like turn it down before. It's always been up to a certain level. But because I was on the live, they kept it down like it's being kept down now. But in the night time, and the thing is, whatever it is, you can't really smell it. Whatever the fume is, you can't really smell it. But when I cover my nose for a while, and then I finally open my face up to the atmosphere, I can smell it. And it smell, I don't even know how to describe the smell. The best description I have is it's kind of like a mechanical kind of smell. Not to say that it smells exactly like oil or anything like that, but the energy that I'm feeling is equated to something dealing with mechanics. And I don't know why, but that's the vibe that I'm getting. It's not a smell that I know. It's not a smell that I can describe. That's the best description I have of it. So then when I came and I did the live and they stopped turning it up so high and it's like they were just using small, they were just doing it on a smaller degree. So whatever it is, it's like they're constantly feeding it into my body, or they're trying to. And then in the nighttime now is when it gets really crazy. It's like they turn it up higher in the night because I guess they think I'm sleeping or something and I won't notice. But something always wake me up. And I have alarm set for every 3 hours because I used to have to get up every 3 hours to treat the fungus in the hallway and to clean it with the guava juice as well. So I set my alarms from then. That's how bad it was. If I allow 3 hours to pass and I don't clean it, this whole house is just full of toxic fumes. And Malika used to smell that one. But whatever they're doing with this new one that they're doing, Malika can't even smell that one. But then when this place was full of mold and I'm detecting mold in different places, like my senses, they work better than Malika's. So I don't know what that's about. But I could smell. I've always had a sensitive nose anyway, because when it comes to like being in a room that's dusty, I could tell you this room is dirty. Without seeing the dirt, without seeing the dust, I can feel it. And I've always been the type to start sneezing when certain works are doing, so I have to like cover my nose and stuff like that. I've always been allergic to like lint and dust and stuff like that. My nostrils, they don't like that. They're very sensitive. So it's no surprise that I can perceive this. But imagine if we were in here and I couldn't perceive it and Malika's not perceiving it. So the symptoms that this toxic fume it causes, it well once it hits my sinuses, it makes my sinuses produce mucus, because you know that the body produces the mucus to help to get rid of foreign things. So it's like the body is like, what the hell is that? It start producing all this mucus and I have to blow my nose or else it'll just be running out. And then when I stay in it for too long, it starts hurting my throat next. I felt my throat start hurting like twice. But then when I feel that, I go to the door and I open the door and I stay there and I breathe in some fresh air for a bit. Those are the only two symptoms that I've noticed. And the itching eyes, it doesn't really affect my eyes as much, but it affects my sinuses by causing them to mass produce mucus, and it affects my throat. It makes my throat start hurting me. And going like that thing, I haven't had to do it for quite a while, but I realize lately I've had to do it a little bit more than usual. But it's like this problem is getting out of hand. And you know, when you're dealing with bullies, my philosophy is don't allow a bully to bully you for too long before you stand up for yourself. Because the longer you wait to stand up to a bully, the more the bully is going to bully you. And then the harder it's going to be to get the bully to stop. So when people start treating you in ways that you don't appreciate, it would be wise for you to nip that shit in the bud quickly. So that in the future, before they even choose to treat you anyhow, they'll think. They'll think first. They'll think first. But me, when it comes to this fight that I've been getting from these secret society people and my so-called family and friends who are assisting them, I'm very nonchalant in this war. I'm very kind of easygoing. Although I know they're trying to hurt me, they're trying to kill me, they're trying to ruin my life. I just don't have it in me to allow it to get to me like that. Why? Because, first of all, it's like I'm feeling an energy of forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. That's like the first energy. And I'm not usually a person who believe in that philosophy, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Usually that's not my stance. But in this situation, I took that approach. Why? Because I figure if I give these people access to my mind, in that when I'm asleep, they used to send all kind of dreams and they used to create all kind of dream simulations to see like what they could use to scare me, um, shit like that. So, and that stuff is administered into my body through my food. So I allowed them to use their dream potions. They secretly put it in things like my sugar, my milk, my juice, anything that I'd use on a regular basis. They put these dream potions in it. So that gives them access to my subconscious when I'm sleeping. So I gave them access willingly because I know who I am. And I know that they don't know who I am, at least not in its entirety. They had a better idea of who I am before I knew who I am. Before I knew who I was. Whatever. So they knew who I was before I knew who I was. But I don't think that they knew me as in depth, because it's like because of who I am, they see me as a threat. When I say they, I'm talking about the secret society, right? The people at the top of this food chain. I'm not talking about my family and friends that they use against me, or my supposed family and supposed friends that they use against me. I'm talking about the people at the top of this food chain that's sending down these commands to destroy Chanel Green. I'm talking about those people, yeah. So then, because they know my power, because these are people that study the stars, these are people who have access. If I could do what I'm doing with this tarot, these tarot and oracle cards, and I've basically just started. I only discovered this thing in 2018, and look at what I'm doing already. So imagine people who have been practicing these things, accessing the Akashic records, reading the stars, all these different forms of divination. They know who I am, because I'm of the opinion that they have been fighting against me since I was a baby, and then come to find out that I was stolen as a baby, or taken from my original parent and given to this stupid woman called Venerine. So anyhow, because I figured, well, these people don't really know me like that, because they see me as a threat. And I could be a threat if I wanted to be, but it's not my primary desire to be a threat to anybody, anywhere. That's that's not how God operates. I leave that type of energy and that type of lifestyle to people who like that stuff. I don't like hurting people. I'm a serious person, and I don't even like making people afraid of my face. I don't like when people are afraid of me. I don't want anybody to be afraid of me. So I gave the people access to my mind so that they can make up their dream simulations and check me out to see, well, who I am from a subconscious perspective, because it's like who we are on a subconscious level and who we are on a conscious level is like two different people. On a subconscious level, you're more likely to know truly how a person feel and how a person view you and what a person would do, rather than when they're awake. So they want to get to know who I am. I allowed them. I gave them access. I didn't fight against it. I know the things that I know the cigarette is sabotage. I know the milk is sabotage. I know the sugar is sabotage. And I will still consume these things because I know that that's how these people have access to my subconscious, so that they can interview or experiment to study me. I gave them access. I wrote it on my Facebook. I said it publicly. I'm going to give y'all access so you can check me out. Because y'all think I'm a threat. Y'all think I'm a bad person. Y'all think that I'm here to cause problems for you, when none of that stuff is on my mind. The problem is my standards and values are in direct conflict with the wicked standards and values of these secret society people. And that's the reason why they're trying to fight against me. But why should you be allowed to be yourself and be in this society and I shouldn't? That's my point. It's not going to happen like that. I'm not giving you that authority over me. You want to hurt the people. You poison our water. You poison our air. You poison our food. You poison our minds. I don't get involved in all of that, but I am allowed to speak my opinion on these things, because they're not only affecting other people, they affect me as well. And as long as you're affecting me, and as long as God says, Chanel, it's your duty to do something about that, I'm going to do it. And that's where we have a problem. So this is a conflict of interest. That's what's at the bottom of this thing. What they stand for and what I stand for is direct opposite. And with me existing, it hurts what they're trying to do with humanity. And with them existing, it hurts what God is trying to do through me to humanity. So I'm caught in the middle of this battle between good and evil, and all I'm trying to do is do the work of the Most High. And my opinion in this is, I don't have any more rights to be here being who I am and doing what I do than you do. Although you're evil, although you're wicked, there is a place for you in this world. That's how I see things. That's how I think. I respect your authority, wicked people. I respect your presence. I have no desire to ruin you or to try and wipe you out. Because you should know by now that I have power to do things to you, do things to your operations if I wanted to. But God is king. God is ruler. I don't need to be trying to play God in your life or in this world. I am not here to save the world. I'm just here to do and be who God called me to be. It's not my business if you try and poison everybody. It's not my business if you want to run this new world order thing where you are the ultimate ruler. That's between you and God. You want to take over God's position in everybody's life. That don't have nothing to do with me until you come to me with the shit. If these idiots want to degrade and disintegrate their innocence and their soul by doing the nonsense that you ask them to do, then go and do it. Enjoy yourself. But when it comes to how y'all are treating me, we have a problem. I'm here trying to help the people heal, and the people are helping you to kill me. You can have them. What you do with them is none of my business because they're allowing you to. I know my place. Why should I be risking my life to help people who are trying to destroy me? It doesn't make any sense. They belong to you clearly. Have them. I don't have a problem with that. What is your beef with me? I don't try to get in your way. I could do a lot more to you if I wanted to. And it's not because I'm afraid of you why I don't do it. It's because I'm not built like you. That's why I don't do it. Because you've seen the type of information that we can pull up with these cards. And I have empty cards here that I can make new decks with new words and new names and new information. It's not my desire to do that. Or else I would have been doing it. But I don't appreciate how you're treating me at the same time. You can treat me better. I don't be getting in your way. The way how you're trampling on my life, the degree to which you are causing me pain and discomfort and everything that is bad. The balance, it's not balanced. The kind of thorn that you are in my side and the kind of thorn that I am in your side is very imbalanced. And I have more power to be a bigger thorn in your side if I wanted to. Because God has granted me the authority to do these things. I don't have no beef with you. I used to. Because I didn't understand the world. I used to. But how can you expect me to understand the world when you stop everybody from around me from teaching me anything? I had to figure this all out on my own. Some of it I got right, some of it I got wrong, no doubt. I was ready to be a social justice warrior. I was ready to be an assassin. I was. I was. And now I get to understand it's not that serious. These people who choose to be your slaves, who choose to be your minions, they choose to be your minions. I don't have no business interfering in that. The ones that I need to be concerned about are the ones who don't want to be your slaves, the ones who don't want to be your minions, the ones who will not help you to do nonsense to humanity. Those are my concerns. Those are the ones that I came for. The ones that are willing to do your bidding, keep them. That's not my concern. They're not my responsibility. They're not my people. They're your people. Have them. Because they choose you. They don't choose God. They don't choose righteousness. They don't choose to stand up. They choose to let down and take any bullshit that you give them. Have them. They deserve the bullshit. Since they won't stand up for what is right, they deserve to be fucked over by you. That's how I see things, because that's the truth of the matter. And you want to know who's going to be held accountable for their actions? They are. God's not trying to hear, oh, I was afraid from them. So in that respect, you're clear of any karma. You're not responsible for them being afraid of you and doing the nonsense that you tell them to do. I understand that. I had to grow to understand these things. Quite frankly, I don't like how you handled my case. I don't like how you're handling my case, because I'm not a person that's hard to talk to. You're doing all this dumb shit to hurt me. Why? If you had gotten one or two of your minions to talk to me and tell me certain things, then you would have seen this thing would have go by so much easier. Because I'm an understanding person and I'm a fair person. It doesn't matter if I'm dealing with devils or gods. Fairness is fairness. That's me. You are of your own power and I am of my own power. And our powers are equal. You're not greater than I and I'm not greater than you. And that's why we're not getting anywhere, because you're not quitting and I'm not quitting, and that's how it's always going to be. Because you are who you are and I am who I am. And I'm willing to stand up or die for who I am. And so are you. You're willing to stand up and die for who you are. You want to convince yourself that I'm not who I say I am. How many times do you need me to prove to you that I am who I say I am before you fucking start to deal with me as such? Because right now you're pissing me off. And let me tell you who I am. I am a goddess and I am a satanist too. So which version of me do you really want? It depends on how you treat me. I don't give a fuck what you're trying to say or what you're trying to get me to believe. I am a goddess and a satanist. That's who I am. But I'm a goddess first. Because love is the answer. But when I'm putting my best foot forward all the time and you keep abusing me, then I'm going to stop loving you and love myself first. And that's when the Satanists come out. Because I will not allow you to finish me without a fight. If you want my sanity, if you want my life, if you want my joy, if you want my success, anything you want from me, you're going to have to fight me for it. And when you come fight me for it, be willing to take it to fatality. Because that's who you're dealing with. This is why I don't allow myself in that energy. Because with me, it's two extremes. It's either I'm really good or I'm really bad. That's who I am. Because if my life feels threatened, I will not care how society want to view me. I don't care if you use a child to come at me. You think I'm going to back down because I'm going to be concerned about people saying, look what she did to that child. Only God can judge me. And whereas everybody else around is seeing an innocent child or an innocent old person or an innocent disabled person, God see their heart and know what their intention was. And God knows why I react the way that I react. So I'm not worried about you and people and how you manage to allow people to see me. I care about how God see me. Don't make me feel threatened. Who you are is an offense to me. You don't see me trying to destroy you. You don't see me waking up every day trying to destroy you and your people, your minions. I don't trouble any of you. Just like who I am is an offense to you and your aims and objectives. Who you are is an offense to me. My aims and my objectives. That's where we're at with it. You're not changing and I'm not changing. You are who you are and I am who I am. You make no apologies for who you are. I make no apologies for who I am. There's nothing wrong with me. Just like you feel there's nothing wrong with you. It makes me feel good to do good. It makes you feel good to do bad. Be you. But don't let it affect me. Or else I have the right to be me back. And that's what we see going on. Even though I don't do it on a large scale. Because I could be doing a lot more to damage your empire if I wanted to. If I was built that way. I'm not built that way. Nor do I want to be built that way. But if you push me, I will. If you keep on pushing me, I will use my power against you. So right now I'm chilling. When I'm releasing information on the internet, it's for helping the people. Those who want to listen. Why should they not be allowed to get their messages? They have every right. If they don't choose you. If they're not for you, they're not for you. They're our people. They're my people. They're God's people. And we're not asking you permission to be God's people. We are who we are, period. Those who don't care about the messages that I bring, those who don't care about the healing, those who don't care about changing, they will skip over my videos. Probably cast a curse or two on my videos and keep it moving. They're your people. Keep them. I'm not here for them. I'm here for what and who is mine. I'm here for my people. Everybody is not weak to choose you. Some people are actually strong enough to resist you. And we're not asking your permission. Because you don't ask our permission to destroy us. And that's where we're at. So me really don't know how me and you all work this thing out, but me not change. So if you're doing all the dumb things that you're doing to me, hoping that I'm going to change my mind and one day drop my persona and pick up the one that you want me to pick up, it's not going to happen. You can forget that. So move on to the next phase. Whatever your plan B is, go to that, because I'm not joining you. I am not a worker of iniquity. I am not a servant of the darkness. I respect the darkness. That's as far as it goes. You stay at you and do you, and I stay at me and do me. I don't hate you. This world would be boring without you. Your life would be boring without me. And people like me. You give us work to do. We give you work to do. But you're doing way too much to me now. I'm not changing. Maybe I just need to start fighting back and stop the talking. Maybe I need to start being as much of a thorn in your side as you are to me. Maybe I need to start searching for your secrets and putting them out there. Maybe I need to just blow all your operations wide open so everybody who needs to know can know. Is it time for me to start revealing all your secrets to Russia? And whatever other country is your enemy? What secrets are you hiding? What damaging secrets? Y'all want to play games with me? What business the MI5 have with me? I don't trouble nobody. I don't even leave my house. And that's how I've always been. But I'm not going to stop serving God for you. I'm not going to stop doing what's right for you. I'm not going to destroy or desert my morals for you. Call me a boring goody two shoes if you want to. I accept. And my heart is still open. I'm a proud, boring goody two shoes. That's why even in the midst of all the nonsense that I have to deal with, I still have more joy than you people. I still have more favor than you people. I still have more mental and spiritual strength than you people. I am more blessed than you people. Even with basically the whole world against me. Not a dollar coming in, and yet still God is providing for me. My life is so abundant. I have no desires. I am satisfied. I have more than what I need. I desire nothing. And I haven't brought in a penny of my own in a month. Matter of fact, since 2019, y'all been proper fucking with my money. Haven't had a stable income, and yet still my life has always been abundant. I still feel full with empty pockets, full of goodness. Money is not the most important things in life. Good relationships are. Because I'm not making one penny, but because I established a good working relationship with my daughter from birth, she willingly looks after me. Because I've been consistently maintaining a good relationship with my daughter, even in her adult years, she's willingly looking after me. Money isn't that important. Good relationships are. That's what I learned from that. Because all the money that I've been spending for the last year has not been my money. 98% of that money has not been my money. I didn't work for that money. Malika did. Money is not the most important thing in life. Good relationships are. Are you people hearing me? It is more profitable for you to establish good relationships than for you to be running down money. It's more profitable for you to be going after skills, education, rather than for you to be running down money. Because before there was money, people were trading goods and services for goods and services. What's the point of having money and you don't have what you need? The goods and services you need is nowhere to be found, but you got a lot of money. And these are the type of things that these people hate me for saying. These are the type of things that get me put on the most wanted list. These are the type of things that put me on the kill list. Simple like that. These are the type of things that they want to destroy me for. Because I say things like that. All these delusions that they've been teaching us for all these years, y'all better start sussing your mind. sus in your knowledge and your understanding, sus in your philosophy. And do the needful. You don't need somebody to tell you everything. I'm not the only person with a brain. Common sense is common to those who want to access it. So torment me life, 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 torment me bumbleclot life. Eh? I can't have no peace. You can have peace, but I can't have peace. And I deserve more peace than you. God, you're gonna have to do something about this and do something about this, I beg soon. Because I've had enough. So right now I'm crying out for your mercy. I beg. Getting for me last now. I'm trying to stay here at least 4 hours because I want to see 2 pieces of tissue and one of them is tears. Yeah? 1 piece of tissue, 1 piece of snotty tissue. That's it. Why? Because I'm on live. Let me not be on the live now, I see. Maybe me need to start on live at night when I'm going to sleep. Then y'all really gonna hear me fart. Because these dream potions, they build up a lot of gas in my body and that make my fart. Imagine farting for 5 seconds straight. Have you ever farted for 5 seconds straight yet in your life? 5 continuous seconds of gas escaping my body. I've counted. Excessive amount of flatulence. Yep, just like that. Think I care? I don't care. I'm not ashamed. This is the life they created for me, so this is who I am. Take me or leave me. I don't care. When it changes, I'll change. But I'm not gonna be here stifling myself. If I have gas to release, I already warned y'all up in the beginning of this video. I'll be releasing my gas because I'm gonna be here for at least four hours. I'm not gonna be holding in my gas for 4 hours. When I'm doing my readings, I hold them in. I don't disrespect you people by farting in the middle of the readings. But this one is different. And I'm still a lady. Fuck what you think. There's a torment me straight. Eh? I'm the one that y'all are supposed to be loving. But y'all are taking money to torment me. taking money and gifts to torment me. No problem. Many of you people who have had the blessing of crossing my path and being in my presence, you people don't know anybody else as kind and as sincere as myself. Y'all don't know nobody else with the qualities that Chanel have. The kindness, the wisdom, the patience, the understanding. What kind of bad things do you people really, what kind of bad things can people actually say about me? Eh? Maybe I'm naive. And it's not that I'm naive, it's that you people are just fake. It's not that I'm gullible, it's that I just lie. I don't practice to be fake with people, so I don't expect people to be fake with me, but all of y'all were being fake with me. I don't practice lying to people, so I don't expect people to lie to me, but all y'all were lying to me. It's not my fault if I'm gullible and if I'm naive. It's not my fault if I'm simple. In an ideal world, integrity is standard. In my personal kingdom, integrity is standard. It comes with the hardware. Obviously, it doesn't work like that in your world. How was I to know? I only know of my world. By interacting with you and your world, I realized that everybody's world is not the same. I like my world full of integrity. I like being straight up with people so everybody know where they stand with me and where I stand with them. And I would much prefer, even if I don't like what you have to say, that you speak the truth to me. Even if I'm gonna get angry, once it's your truth, I will have no choice but to respect it. I prefer the truth. Slap me with the truth. Thump me down with the truth. Don't try comfort me with my lies. I won't like you. Kill me with the truth. That's how things work in my kingdom, in my world. Don't come smile with me and you don't like me. If you don't like me, I will respect you more if you tell me you don't like me. And then I'll know how to move with you. You want me to stay away from you? Tell me that. No problem. If I like you, I like you, but that's beside the point. If you don't want me around, you just tell me and I'll leave. Simple. You don't have to try to secretly embarrass me and secretly hurt me. You don't have to do all that. I'm not hard to deal with. I'm very easy to deal with. Because as you people can see, those of you who know me, I love my own company. I'm not one of them people who feel like I have to be around other people. I'm not one of them people who get bored when I'm by myself. I got bored one time in my life, and that was during COVID. I never knew what boredom was before in my entire life, and that was 2020. So them time there I'm 40 years old. It's at 40 years old that I found out what being bored feels like. I love myself, man. I love my own company. And that's probably why I'm so talented too, because I spend time by myself doing whatever the fuck I want. And naturally, I increase my wisdom, I increase my skills, and now here I am. I don't waste my time being in groups with people gossiping about other people, and I don't waste my time going out to places doing dumb shit that's not gonna benefit me. Being around stupid people that's just gonna piss me off, shit like that. I don't live my life like that. I'm a very simple woman and I love it just like that. My idea of fun and most people's idea of fun is not the same. And that's fine. I still love me. And I still think I'm awesome. I don't have to be like everybody else. See, I'm not detecting any fumes at all. None. Which is expected. But I'm gonna keep that door closed when I come off the camera. When I come off of this live, I'm gonna keep that door closed. I'm not opening my door today because I want to see if you people are really trying to destroy me or not. You're out of order. I don't deserve this. I deserve better. And I will have better. Whether in life or in death, I will. Because I don't know what death is. It's not something that I want to experience again. Because I've experienced it before in this life. I know of at least one time. And how I found out was, they call it deja vu. But it's not deja vu. That's not the right way. They say deja vu in French means something that's already been seen. I would more call it deja fait, already done. I had a moment of deja fait. Okay, so how it goes is like this. I went to see this friend, yeah. I went to see this friend and we went to his allotment. And while we were there, I was talking to him. I got out of the car and I was standing outside of the driver's side. And I think I was leaning on the window and I was talking to him. And at the time when that happened, I felt like, hey, we did this already. Why do I feel? First of all, we went to a place that I've never been, at least not in my conscious mind. I've never been there. Okay? And this conversation, being around that car, I don't know that car, none of that. But just for like a good 2 or 3 seconds, it all felt like, yo, I've been here before with you in this car, right here, at this place, me leaning over like this, talking to you, telling you exactly what I'm telling you. We have done this before. So God allowed me to have that memory. And I brushed it off because they taught us to see it as something called deja vu. Like it's just a premonition. But it's more than deja vu. Because I remember being here, everything just like this, doing this all before. So it's not just something that I have seen, because I did not see it before. Because I have no recollection of seeing it in the past. It's now that I'm here with you in the same position that I have a memory of doing this already. And that's why I now call it deja vu. And I think there's another one called deja vu. I think that's saying already experienced. So I either call it deja vu or deja vu, if I remember that word right. Already done or already experienced, not already seen. Something that's already seen means that you had the vision in the past and now you're doing that thing. That's not what happened. I was doing that thing and then I remembered, hey, we did all this before. What is that? I felt like we've been here before. You in that car, me standing up here, leaning over, telling you what I'm telling you in this area. We've done this before. Why do I have a memory of having done it before? So, like I said, I brushed that incident off. And then in the future, I had another one of these experiences where I found myself doing something that I have strong reason to believe I've done this before, just like this. So then I took out my cards. Because by then I had learned how to read tarot. So then I got my cards because I'm like, God, what is this? I need to know once and for all. And that's when God was explaining to me. I think I asked about the last experience. When it happened again, it made me do the research, but I researched about that last experience. And then I found out that I was murdered on that day. So this dude was playing nice to me, took me to this place, and I don't know how they killed me. I wasn't made privy to that information. And this was back in, what year was that? It was early up. Maybe about 2000, I don't know, 2007? What house was it? It was that house. Okay, so I don't know. It could have been about 2006, 2007, 2008 at latest. Yeah. So it's like dude lured me to this place for people to kill me. Or maybe he killed me himself. Maybe he was paid to kill me. But God brought me back. I've seen this on an episode of Charmed one time. But the way how they brought the people back to life was like doing some kind of a reverse time kind of vibe. Somehow I don't think that that's how God did it. So it's like, okay, let us suppose, okay, because I do believe that it happened, but let's just suppose that I was killed in 2000 and I think it was 2007, roughly between 2006 2008. Let's say that I was actually murdered. How do you propose God would bring me back to life? And who remembers what happened? Does anybody remember me being assassinated? You know, did God leave the memory in anybody's mind. Oh shit, I'm hearing, yeah. So they killed me before, and they see God bring me. Okay. So they see that they killed me before, and God brought me back. I've heard stories of this before, where there was this man, and they kept trying to destroy this man, yeah. And every time that they take this man out, the man would come back to life. Every time. So they chopped up his body and took his body to different parts of the world. They put a hand over here and a hand over there and a this over there and a that over there. And I swear the man still came back to life. Shit, I'm not asking for that type of fate, but I'm saying all that to say that is not something that I want to experience. I have no desire for death. You know, I like being in the land of the living. As fucked up as this world is, as fucked up as my life story is, I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for anything different. Isn't that weird? I wouldn't trade it. I feel that everything is perfect. Everything is as it should be. What I need to do is do the needful. That's what I feel. If there's anything that needs to change about my story, it would be the choices that I make in handling the challenges that my existence comes with, my life story comes with. I don't have a problem with having a hard life if it's for a reason, a good reason, you know. I don't have a problem with it. Because what's an easy life? An easy life is boring. Some people wish for this thing called utopia. What a useless. In my opinion, I mean, don't be mad at me for feeling that utopia is a useless concept. Hey, that's just my opinion. Utopia. That's like, ugh. I guess that's how the evil people then feel about me. Good girls. Ugh. Yeah, utopia. Ugh. Ew. Pointless. Like, why am I alive? If everything is going to be perfect all the time, why am I alive? What purpose am I serving here? Just so that I could go on enjoying things? Like, that's it? Ugh. Boring. That's how I feel about utopia. I would not be the type of person to be voting for utopia. I mean, those who want a utopia, they should have it. That's how I believe. But don't bring that shit around me. Don't force me to want it too. Because I don't like it. It's boring. That's how I feel. Utopia. Everything just perfect all the time. What a meaningless existence. Even a rock, even a rock has a more meaningful existence than somebody who is living a utopic kind of life. I swear. That's how I see it. If I'm gonna live in utopia, it's better I come back as shit. Nothing. It's better I come back as nothingness. Let's look up the word utopia. The meaning of utopia. A utopia typically describes an imaginary community or society that possesses highly desirable or near perfect qualities for its members. It was coined by Sir Thomas More for his 1516 book Utopia, which describes a fictional island society in the New World. So, utopia typically describes a community or society that possesses highly desirable or near perfect qualities for its members. Near perfect. Do people in Utopia bathe? Do they have to bathe, or are they just like immaculately clean because they eat so well? Everywhere is just clean all the time. You know what's this utopic lifestyle really like? My nose is dry because all this morning and last night from about 3 o'clock this morning I've been blowing my bumper clot nose from about 3 o'clock to about 6 o'clock, blowing snot out of my nose straight. So my nose is a bit dry. It's a bit sensitive. And I have a cut inside this one. Or a bruise or something from cleaning it out often, I guess. I don't know. How long have we been here? 2 hours and 17 minutes. See, I made this. Just like a random pillow. Now I need to make some pillowcases for it. It can even fit around your neck like this. But I think I'll put it like this. see, these are the type of things that they do to me, yeah. And then when I talk about it, then they wanna say to each other, "See, she's crazy. Look, she's going off. Look, there's something wrong with this girl." Ah, fuck you. I have more sense than you. Always have. Always will. Eh, Chanel, go off. Me tell you that girl you're crazy, you know, mind your fucking business. How about that? Idiot. This is my defense against the type of enemies that I have living in the world that I live in. It's because of me taking my story to Facebook and speaking publicly why my experience wasn't as horrible as they planned for it to be. Because if I was to be too afraid to speak my truth in public and suffer in silence instead, they would have annihilated me time and time and time again. By me publicizing my story, it has brought me protection when you people refuse to bring me protection. Rather, you choose to help them to destroy me. Fuck you. I will speak my truth. I will let my business be out there. Say whatever you like. You're free to have your opinions. And I am free to do what I feel is best for my safety, my peace of mind, my future, my fate. You'll suck your mama about Chanel crazy. I wish I was crazy for real because a lot of you are jealous of me. Plenty of you jealous of me. I just wait to hear bad things about me. But what you look for, you're not gonna see. Idiots. Even if I fall off, even if I fall from grace, you're still gonna be a pile of shit. How about that? You're still gonna be undesirable, you're still gonna be ugly, you're still gonna be useless, you're still gonna be lacking in self-confidence, you're still gonna have the personality of a dry piece of cardboard. So me being here or me leaving, it doesn't make any difference to your quality, does it? Why you wanna be jealous of me? Go and look on your own life, man. Go fix yourself. You don't like your body? You think I wake up like this? I work for this. I eat healthy and I do as much exercise as I need to so that when I look at myself, I'm happy with what I see. I didn't just fucking wake up like this. I work for this. If I'm pretty, it's because I work for it. Because a lot of people are doing a whole bunch of things behind the scenes to not make me pretty. I could have lost a lot more teeth than this by now. I could have had a whole bunch of blackness all over my fucking face. Eh? Mouth full of black, dirty teeth. That could have been me. But I work to let that not be me. I pray and then I put in the work when God tell me what to do to let that not be me. If my skin pretty, I because I eat good food and I drink enough water. Or try to. And right now I'm drinking water and a poisonous water I drink. But I have to drink it. I don't have a choice. The water burn up my gum. The water burn up my lip and dry out my lip. The water burn my tongue. I have to stop drinking it at some point. I can't just regularly drink water like I'm supposed to. But this is the life that has been provided for me, so I have to. What's your fucking excuse for your shitty existence to make you jealous of me? You're just a shitty person. A lot of y'all want to spend your time doing nothing with yourself and then eat down house and home. Eat and get fat and out of shape. And then when you're fat and out of shape, You think that you would take on some new and better lifestyle uh habits. Oh no, 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 no. Off to the doctors I go. Off to the doctors I go. Doctor, please suck out the fat out of here and put it in here for me, please. Thank you. And then they go back to sitting in their couch and just eating all fucking day. Idiots. I've looked like this. How many years have I looked like this for? Hmm? How many years has Chanel been this size for? You think it's because I have money to go to doctor and tell doctor suck out this out to this and put that in there? No. It's my lifestyle choices. That's why I still look like how I look. When them a watch me on the dark web, this is the shit that they be watching. And I have two underwears, yeah, that are the same. Two white ones. I'm wearing one, and I have the other one in the bathroom drying, and that's all that I wear. I swap between those two underwears. Number one, because they're very comfortable. Because these dream potions they swell up my belly, and because of that, I've had to buy clothes that's way bigger than me. So now all of my underwears, or most of them, are bigger than I am. But these two, I got several of them that fit me nicely. But I only wear these two because I figure if these people are watching me on the dark web, they might start taking pictures of me and sending them out and acting like I do porn and all this shit. Yeah. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna fluctuate between these two same panties. Both of them they look exactly the same. Now they're starting to get some holes in them. I see one of them have a hole in the front and one have a hole in the back. So if you wanna know which one I'm wearing, if they're taking pictures of me on the dark web, just look for the hole in the back or the hole in the front, and you'll know. But instead of just wearing different ones, I decided I'm just gonna wear the same two over and over again. So if they're trying to look for new content to circulate on the internet, is like, why is she always wearing the same underwear? So those of you who watch me on the dark web, that's why. It's because I don't want to give these idiots any fun. Okay, my private life is as much my private life as I can keep it. Because I know y'all be watching me on the dark web, you know. I know. Or at least the MI5 agents, they be watching me in that room. But I think it's probably a pay-per-view show on the dark web for an elite few. You know? You have to be somebody to get the link to my station. Because I'm a special project. And those who are invested in my demise, they want to see, they want to know, you know what I'm saying? So it's obvious to me that I have my own reality TV show on the dark web, especially when I go out and they got their actors set up to do all type of dumb shit to me. They got somebody there recording everything so that they could watch it back and laugh at me or be amazed by how I choose to handle the situation or whatever. They want to see their handiwork in motion, you know? Yeah. So I'm not giving y'all no play. Okay, you know when you put on different color underwear and different styles of underwear and stuff like that, then these little demon children are gonna be using my pictures and masturbating to my fucking pictures and shit like that. Man, go fuck off. So those of you who watch me on the dark web and wonder why I just keep fluctuating between those two same panties, that's the reason why. I'm not here to entertain you. Yeah. When I have a man, then I'll put on different underwear, and then you can get different snapshots to do it as you feel like. Okay? Because y'all take that, y'all gonna humiliate me. Shit, think I'm afraid to show my body in public? I look after my body, so I'm not afraid or ashamed of what it looks like naked. Y'all can't embarrass me. I work hard for that. And you who watch me on the private station, you see me. You see when I'm walking. You see the effort that I put into maintaining my body in this this prison cell of an apartment that you've provided me with. I can actually open my hand like this and touch both sides of the room at once. That's the width of this apartment. Almost a year now I've been living like that. I need to have some breakfast. Oh. Breakfast. Breakfast is served. Still no nose blowing. None. Nope. How long has it been now? Ah, almost 3 hours. No nose blowing. And the door's been closed, completely closed. I haven't been able to close my door in almost 2 weeks. My door has had to be open day, after, morning, noon, and night. Anybody can come in and do whatever they want to do. Cat can come in, rat can come in, anything can come in. I'm not living like that anymore. I saw the next door neighbor's cat trying to come into the apartment this morning. And right away I got my knife, because if that cat come in this house, I'm gonna try to kill it. And I pray that I'm successful. So next door neighbors, if you love your cat, don't make your cat come in my yard. Do not. If your cat come inside this house because the door is open, because I'm forced to keep the door open, I'm gonna kill your fucking cat. Or I'm gonna try to. I will damage your cat. I'm quite willing to be cleaning up cat blood off the floor and the walls. I've made up my mind already. That don't count. That could have been the surgical spirit. Uh, I've been traveling all this road so long, trying to find my way back home. The only is dead and gone, dead and gone. Oh, I've been traveling all this road so long, just trying to find my way back home. I see my foot. I see my toes too. Toenails. Should I do a quick read while we're here and we have the time? I think we will. I need to go to the toilet first though. Might as well get a quick message in it. I have a whole hour left to go. So I'll be right back. Oh, I've been traveling on this road so long. Just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. Okay. So, since we have a collection of men and women here, I imagine, uh, let me find out what y'all actually want to hear about first. I'm gonna use this deck. Let's see what area of life y'all want to get a quick read about, okay? I'm gonna try to use one deck as well. Beauty, future, the world, home, peace, afterlife, institution, neighborhood, persecution or crucifixion. So the beauty card dropped out. And the underlying issue is the future of the world, you know, our home, regarding peace, a better tomorrow, basically. Yeah, the afterlife of this institution, because you know everything is institutionalized right now. So y'all want to know, like, okay, let me turn up the brightness on my screen. Oh, my daughter texted me. Hang on, guys. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so y'all want to know about the beauty, like, the beauty of tomorrow. Like, is life gonna get better? Is this shit gonna get better? Shit, I wanna know too. After all this institutionalization in our neighborhoods, all this persecution and crucifixion that they've been doing. So I know they're suffering you. You know, temptation or test, they've been suffering us. And this is why I come on and I try to do what I can to bring you guys comfort and understanding and show you the way forward and make you know that God is still there and God is doing things behind the scene, even if you don't know what God is doing for you, even if you don't believe in God, okay, or whatever you call that higher power. Just know that it's here. It's here willing to help, and it's here working for us behind the scenes. Yeah, always. It may not be in the way that we want to see it happening, but just know that God is always working to create a better tomorrow for us. But we have to put in some kind of effort too. Because, okay, look at my situation, for example. Suppose I was to just do nothing. Mostly, I do nothing about my situation. Yeah. Because I don't see the need for all the hype. It's like they're fighting with me with magic. I don't know anything about magic. So, what do? I be still and know that God is the Lord, you know? I pray for protection. That's what I do. I can't fight them back with no magic. I don't know nothing about magic. They didn't even make me know that magic truly exists. I had to figure that shit out myself after seeing how they deal with me. It's because they kept fucking with me why I know that magic is real. Okay? So saying all that to say, there is a need for us to put in some level of effort to create a better tomorrow. The future of the world is in our hands. You can't be doing the bidding of the enemy. You can't be doing the bidding. You can't be living how. Because they're your enemies too, you know. My enemies and your enemies are the same, you know. It's just that you're afraid of them and I'm not. That's the only difference between you and I choose to depend on God, and maybe you don't have that much faith in God. That's the difference. That's the only difference between you and me. Because I cannot allow myself to be bullied by anybody. I don't care if they call themselves government. I don't care if they call themselves secret society. I don't care if they call themselves Masons or Illuminati or any. I don't care who you are. If I have not offended you, then there's no reason why I should submit myself to being offended by you. And if I did offend you, then the civilized thing to do is to tell me, yo, you did XYZ to me. And then see how I respond. And if I don't respond properly, then you can make another move. But if I respond to you with kindness and respect, it is only right and fair that you respond to me in kind. Yeah, man, y'all want to know about the future of tomorrow. Alright. After all this persecution, all this crucifixion, you know, they're making they're making life hard for us. I did a reading for the men on the I did a reading for the men on our what do you call that thing? Instagram channel. And first I did a reading like this to find out what do the men want to actually hear about. And you know what their topic was? How to become filthy rich without compromising their integrity, their self-respect. That's what the men are thinking about. Well, the men who are in my soul family. Because I don't know what other men be thinking about. But they want to make money and they don't want to have to be killing people for it. They don't want to have to be stealing it. They don't want to have to be doing anything bad to get it. They want to make money and plenty money on their own merit. Doing the right thing. Feeling proud. Having a clear conscience. That's what the men wanted to hear about. How do we do that? And the answer is on our channel. If you go over there, you find it. think I need to change the name because right now I think it's called Chanel Survivor Green, our Instagram channel. It's because I didn't know how to handle this thing properly. It's supposed to be called um, Ask God Here, Oracle and Tarot. I'm gonna try and go into it and change it around properly, but that's what it's called right now. Chanel Survivor Green. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what the men wanted to know about. Because people don't want to be living a life of sin. A lot of people do it because they are forced to. They feel they have no choice. They're afraid of what the consequences are. And see what they did to me. They shut down my bank account. They turned the whole neighborhood against me. Everywhere I go, they turn everybody against me. Nobody wants to deal with that type of shit. But in order for you to take your freedom and take the course of this life back into your hands, you can't allow yourself to care so much about how people see you. You can't allow yourself to care so much about not suffering. Wait, you can't allow yourself to care so much about suffering. You have to suffer some. You have to you have to give something to get something. You cannot not want to suffer or lose anything or lose anyone and still be able to win a war like this one. It doesn't work that way. This type of challenge comes with sacrifice, one way or the other. Whether it's you sacrificing your fears or you putting your very life on the line. So that you can enjoy your freedom of thought and freedom of conscience. It's a universal declaration of human rights charter. It's an actual freedom that you're being denied of, that I'm fighting for, at least my own. As you can see, they don't make the way easy for people like me. They say, oh, you want to be free. Oh, you really feel you're a boss. Oh, you intend to be rich. Or you don't intend to be ruled by us. Nah, bitch. And don't you forget it. Okay. So, I was gonna do a Aries through to Pisces kind of reading, but this look like it's meant to be a collective. So y'all just want to know, like, is it gonna get any better? And to be truthful, if you've been following my channel, I kind of stopped putting titles on my videos, I guess because I'm going through too much. So I just do the videos and I leave them. The titles do help to let you know if you should even invest your time in watching it. But some readings have been coming out to let us know that, yeah, man, things are happening. Because we had a report that in Ukraine, we got people in the government who are secretly trying to make the world a better place, at least where they're at. So it's like the nonsense that they're trying to do is not everybody who is in agreement, but they have to keep it hush hush for right now. So under the underground or behind the scenes, that's what I was trying to locate in my mind. Behind the scenes, there's a lot going on where people don't want to be living a wretched life. Okay, people want to clean up their spiritual life, people want to clean up their financial life, people just want to be better people want to see other people happy. But because of how these idiots have set the system, it's very hard to do that and look after your own well-being at the same time. Because it's like, if you help them, we gonna fuck you up. How about that? That's what they're saying to me. If you want to be so helpful to the people, we gonna fuck you up. Because you're fucking with our money, you're fucking with our aims and objectives. And I'm saying, fuck you and your aims and objectives. I have aims and objectives too. What makes your aims and objectives more important than mine? What, because you got a bigger team than me? What, because you know how to use a gun and I don't? because you know magic and I don't. I got something you don't have. I have God. And so far, that has been enough. Because God inspires people to help me from time to time when I need it. All I have is God. That's all I've been using. No weapons, no magic, no violence. That's all I have. That's all I'm winning with against them and their massive team. Their thousands and hundreds of thousands of members, loyal members, willing participants, and they still can't conquer me. All I have is God. When I need confidence, I pray for confidence. When I need rest, I pray for rest. When I need deliverance, I pray for deliverance. When I'm confused, I pray for clarity. All I do is ask, and it's given. And I don't have a problem depending on God, but my issue is, why is it that humans are not looking out for humans? I have a big problem with that. Because God is enough for me. But we need to do better. We need to look out for one another. The whole police system, the whole naval system, we are the people who are standing up for God. We are the people who are standing up for good. We are the people who are standing up for righteousness. There's something wrong with this picture. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes me so upset. Why am I around all these clowns? Why am I around all these weak ass people? I deserve better than to be surrounded by a whole bunch of weak ass people who are willing to believe every lie that they hear about me, who are willing to show hatred to me for no fucking good reason. I shouldn't have to be living like this. I am a celebrity, get me out of here. The same way that these evil people have their societies, because right now I'm surrounded by them, you know. This is their own neighborhood. They have their own area codes where they got their clique and they got everything set up. Even in Oxbridge where I lived, that whole place was set up for people like me. Full of secret agent. So why is it that good people who are living for God, people who know their purpose in life, where is our neighborhood? Why don't we have our own neighborhoods the same way that evil got them cliques set up proper? We need our own area codes too. Oh no, over here it's called postcode. We need our own postcode too. So they know when they come in here, don't come with no nonsense, because you may not leave. And I'm dead serious. And this is why they don't want me to have any money and have any power, because that's the type of shit that I'm gonna build. They know not to play with me. That's why they try so hard to keep money and power and confidence and vitality out of my life. They try their best to keep me down, because they know if they ever let me go, I will show them that I am as powerful as them. Because you can't fight against right. And all you people need to feel is protected. We need our own banking system. The reason why they can do you how they're doing you and make you do things you don't want to do is because you rely on them for bank, you rely on them for schools, you rely on them for housing, you rely on them for communication, you rely on them for everything. And these are the things that they use against you. You rely on them for security, because if something happens, you go into their police, their judges, their lawyers. This is their system. And that's the problem. We haven't established anything of our own. And if we do, yes, they're going to come in and fight. But if at first you don't succeed, you try again. The motive here is supposed to be self-sustenance. Anything beneath that, they're going to always keep you people in fear, always be able to overpower you and make you do what they want you to do instead of doing what your conscience is telling you. Because y'all don't have no faith in God. Because see where my faith in God got me. I didn't know what to expect. But I know what I want. And I also see how God provide for me. Like I said, I haven't made any money of my own in the months. I've been surviving off of my daughter. I haven't spent any of my own money in a month. Almost a whole year I haven't made one. What the English money name? 1 pence. Yet I have a roof over my head. I got food in my belly. I got clothes on my back. And if I need anything, I have money provided that I can use. It is just not my money. I didn't work for it. I'm saying all that to say that God will provide. You don't have to see how God is going to bless you. And this is what makes people not want to stand up for God, is because we don't see a way. But God always sees a way. So there's no reason to doubt God. This is what we need to understand. God is not going to see you trying to do your best for it and not be helping you, not be playing its part. It doesn't work like that, because God knows that that's going to turn you away. It's like, why am I here fighting on your behalf and standing up on your behalf, getting my ass kicked, and you're not doing anything about it? Even these devils, you work for their company, you get health benefits, you get insurance. You probably get a car, you get accommodation. That's basically what God is doing with my life. I work for God company, so I have accommodation. I have food, I have clothes, and I have petty cash. I mean, I have a lot of money, but I have petty cash to take care of my needs. That's basically what's happening here. But because we're not trained to see it from this perspective, we're trained to see the 3D only. We're trained to respect the laws of the land, and not acknowledge the laws that existed before the laws of the land, which is God's law, divine principles. We turn away from the divine understanding, and all we know is the laws and ways of the land, of the world. That's our downfall. We need to sync back up our mind and our understanding with the divine, so that we can overstep their boundaries of false authority. They're only saying that them are the boss, but they're not really the boss. Who are they? Who made them boss? God is the only boss around here. And under God, we all are bosses. So what Human Rights Declaration #1. All humans are born free and equal. In dignity and rights, I think it says. And we are all obligated to act towards each other in a spirit of brotherhood. That is divine law. So whose side do you think God is going to be on if you choose to stand up for yourself against somebody who's trying to stop you from living your life We're allowed freedom of conscience. I printed it out. Everybody's supposed to know it. I printed the shit out myself because I take it seriously. I printed them all out. Because God says, this here says that it's supposed to be taught in schools. That's how official it is. You're supposed to be learning it at the primary levels. This is supposed to be standard law that everybody's supposed to learn. And hear what the United Nations say. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights is a milestone document in the history of human rights, drafted by representatives with different legal and cultural backgrounds from all regions of the world. The declaration was proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly in Paris on the 10th of December 1948, okay, as a common standard of achievements for all peoples and all nations. It sets out for the first time fundamental human rights to be universally protected, and it has been translated into over 500 languages that nobody know about. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights is widely recognized as having inspired and paved the way for the adoption of more than 70 human rights treaties applied today on a permanent basis at global and regional levels, all containing references to it in their preambles. Yes, a preamble. Whereas recognition of the inherent dignity and of the equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. Whereas disregard and contempt for human rights have resulted in barbarous acts which have outraged the conscience of mankind, and the advent of a world in which human beings shall enjoy freedom of speech and belief and freedom from fear and want, has been proclaimed as the highest aspiration of the common people. Whereas it is essential, if man is not to be compelled to have recourse as a last resort to rebellion against tyranny and oppression, that human rights should be protected by the rule of law. Standard. And I've had enough of the tyranny and the oppression. Whereas it is essential to promote the development of friendly relations between nations. Whereas the peoples of the United Nations have in their charter reaffirmed their faith in fundamental human rights, in the dignity and worth of the human person, and in the equal rights of men and women, and have determined to promote social progress and better standards of life in larger freedom. Whereas member states have pledged themselves to achieve, in cooperation with the United Nations, the promotion of universal respect for and observance of human rights and fundamental freedoms. But I guess if I want mercy, I have to allow God to give other people mercy. Number 1 says, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. We are endowed with reason and conscience. So that means don't tell me that we can't do any better. If you don't understand how to make it happen, send somebody to represent you who understand this better. Because that first one is standard. And I'm not being treated right, and you people are not being treated right. There is no spirit of brotherhood when people are forcing you to sin your soul for you to keep your job and for you to have peace, for them to not intimidate your children, for you to keep a roof over your head. That's tyranny. That's oppression. That's suppression. And whereas it is essential if man is not to be compelled to have recourse, that means standing up and fighting for your right. As a last resort to rebellion against tyranny and oppression, that human rights should be protected by the rule of all laws. Standard. So who are these people to declare themselves boss? There's God, and then there's all of us. So if we want a better world, we're going to have to make it happen. You can't be afraid of what these people going to do to you and not want to suffer any. You don't want to suffer any losses. You don't want to do any work to create the type of world that you want to live in. But you want the type of world that you want to live in. You just want it to be handed to you. It will never happen. It will never happen, my friends. I'm telling you. So, Most High, these people want to know, like, is there ever going to be a better day where people can actually live something that looks like heaven on earth rather than this hell on earth that we live in? What do you want to say to your children regarding that, please? If there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can yeah, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do come in, take over, and deliver your messages to your people. Thank you. God is still playing with me. It's alright, have fun. So we got its coded information at the bottom of the deck. So coded information means that there's no clarity. Things don't make sense. Things are not clear to see. So that's the first thing God wants to highlight. It's like it's not a straightforward situation. Like I said, we need to take responsibility. The same way we need to take responsibility for what's going on in our house, or else it won't be a home. We need to take responsibility for what's going on in our career, or else we're going to lose our job. We need to take responsibility for what's going on with our health, or else we're gonna get sick. We need to take responsibility for what's going on in the relationship with our children or our spouses, or else we're gonna lose them. It's the same way we need to take responsibility for what's going on our planet. Human family. We're not just saying that to sound cute and to sound like kumbaya. No, it's the truth. We are one family. So we got it's a plea for help. Let me check the energy because it came out weird. It's like this. Okay, so it's in the upright. So, what does God want to say? It's a plea for help. Help! Are we ever gonna see a better tomorrow? Are you willing to help to make a better tomorrow? Influencing social life. Are you willing to work together as one human family? Are you willing to protect and serve according to divine law? So that you can collapse or ruin them, because the moment that we start to look after each other is the moment that the enemy falls. It's as simple as that. They can't control all of us at one time, and if everybody is choosing to work together with each other instead of serving them, they have nobody to do their bidding. They will have nobody on their side. What they gonna do? Come out and fire the bombs and the guns and whatnot themselves? You know, see how all them old. Most of them look like prunes. Who don't look like prune, look like pumpkin, fat and wrinkly. Or they skinny like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. We have to work together, like I said. That's what God want to tell you. We have to work together as one human family, and that is how you ruin them. Because if everybody is working towards the common goal of creating some kind of semblance of heaven and earth, there's nobody to do the nonsense that they want us to do. We will not be destroying each other. The only reason why we don't have heaven and earth is because we're destroying each other. Competing for money, competing for position, competing for land, competing. Stepping on top of others just to get things. Not caring who we hurt along the way. And in my case, where I don't have anything, all I'm fighting for is my right to life. People are fighting against me for no reason. Just because the people at the top claim say that I don't have a right to life. Who are they to declare that? They don't have the right to declare that. And you don't have a right to do their bidding because I haven't done anything to hurt you. The underlying issue we have create anger and the influence in this movie. You people are angry. You're not happy. This is why we have hell on earth. We're fighting against each other even when we don't want to. We feel like we have to. They're influencing this movie. But yeah, the actors and the actresses, you could go on set and decide, you know what, I'm not playing that character. Rebelling against being tricked into or out of something. Exactly. It's time for us to rebel into getting tricked into being eternal slaves. Rebelling for better work contract terms. You want to be the masters of your own destiny. That's what that's about. If we're the masters of our own destiny, then that will definitely collapse and ruin them. So God is saying in simple terms, you need to help. If you want to see a beautiful tomorrow, if you want to see a beautiful world, you have to put in the effort to make it so. You can't be doing fuckeries and expect tomorrow to be beautiful. It don't work that way. It's like drinking poison and expect to stay alive. Shooting yourself and expecting to stay alive. It gonna hurt you. Even if you stay alive, it gonna damage you. You will not be 100% operational for a while. Probably you'll never be as operational as you were before you did that dumb shit. So we need to think before we do the things that we choose to do with ourselves. We need to think. And we need to find some way so that we could stand up together. Because this is not good enough. We need to do better as a human family. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm not looking for utopia. We already spoke about that in this video. But we have to do better. We can do better. This is not good enough. This is nonsense. And even you wicked people at the top of the pyramid, you can do better too. I'm not telling you to stop being who you are. Because like I said, I value your input. But your input too much bullshit now. You get on my last nerve. I'm ready for input some bullshit too. Because sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. To make the enemy not dressed up. Fuck back, I said. And I'm willing to do that. I've been saying that for a while, and I know y'all gonna push me and push me and push me until I do some shit. But you think that by getting me to do some dumb shit, that's going to work in your favor. It's not. I can guarantee you that. Even if you put me in a loony bin, even if I end up on hospital bed, even if I end up in jail, I am going to be the winner still. That is a guarantee. And if you don't believe me, try me. I'm out, people. Thank you for hanging out with me. No sniffles. But I saw you go. They don't want you to see that what I'm saying is true. But let's see what happens when I turn off this, because I could easily turn back on live. So if you see me turning back on my live at random times, don't even ask no question. Even if I'm not talking to you or whatever, it's Chanel Green Reality TV. Enjoy the show. Or not. Even if it's midnight or 3 o'clock in the morning and I find that there's a reason for me to go on live, I'm going on live. It is what it is right now. I'm not playing. Because I'm tired of suffering like this. Y'all need to treat me better. I deserve better. I've earned the right to be treated better. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.